Binghamton and St. Bonaventure tied at 2. Pretty good crowd here at the new Fred Handler Park.
Yeah, enjoying
new
those
bleachers.
New bleachers,
Yeah.
exactly. And protected by the net, so no worries.
Would make it that much better if St. Bonaventure can christen the new field with a nice win.
Right.
Right now, they sit tied at 2. It'll be Eamon Giblin still on the mound for St. Bonaventure, as came in back in the top half of the 5th, worked a 1-2-3 inning in the 6th, and will face 8, 9, and top of the Bearcat lineup. Here's Chase Fulford, the shortstop, 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored so far. And has really, seen some limited time this season.
Yeah, able to make it all the way around the base track last time, too.
First pitch from Giblin, misses low. (1-0). Giblin delivers, lifted foul, out of play.
And now, I've got a question for you. If Giblin comes in and pitches another great inning, you think they leave him in for the 8th?
Really depends. It depends what his pitch count's at. Depends what the weekend looks like. But
right.
I don't know. Right now he's mowing, as showing bunt was Fulford and then pulled back, but it was a called strike. So now behind in the count 1-2. Really exploiting Castro at third. He's been playing kind of far back. But now with 2 strikes, he can afford to do that. The 1-2 swing and a miss, as Fulford is down swinging, and Giblin picks up his first career strikeout.
Good on the freshman, and great pitch there. Just slider to the outside.
Third baseman number 6, Tim Hennig.
Had no chance of getting that one.
Here's Tim Hennig. Has been on base both of his trips to the plate. Singled back in the 3rd and was hit by a pitch back in the 5th. First pitch from Giblin, lifted foul off one of the poles behind the backstop. It's still pinging.
I don't think you could recreate that if you tried, but it's quite impressive. See, using up everything from this new field.
Did we mention we're playing on a new field today?
Once or twice.
All right. 0-1, Giblin delivers, swing, hit on the ground to second base. Bruno collects, fields, and fires on to first in time. And there's 2 gone in the inning. So Giblin has retired his last 6 in a row.
Yeah. Pitch count's getting up into the 30s. And like you mentioned, do have a conference opponent over the weekend. Not sure if he would get some time in that one, but if not, you could see another inning of action here.
First pitch in there for a strike. Braylon Gonzalez shaking his head no. Castro kind of creeping in on the infield grass, looking to see if Gonzalez may show bunt. Binghamton with 3 hits on the day, 2 of them bunt hits to third base. Castro once again creeping in. The 0-1 in the dirt. Cordero with a nice block.
Yeah, umpires giving some gratitude to the outside of that plate there, calling a lot of strikes on the corner. And that's the second time Gonzalez has gotten up to the plate and done that, where it's hit that outside corner, and he just disagrees every time. I'm sure if it was a ball, he wouldn't, but
1-1 misses away, so that time on the outside part of the plate does not go the pitcher's way. And now 2-1. 2-1 pitch, lifted down the left field line and out of play, and now the count even at 2-2. Giblin looking to make it 7 retired in a row. Just picked up his first career strikeout.
Yeah, and for a young player, a freshman who has only, seen a couple of appearances, mostly playing a position as a position player, it's a really good outing from him.
2-2 pitch, foul back into the screen. And we will try it again. A lot of twos. Deuce is wild here in the top of the 7th. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a 2-2 ball game. Both teams with a 2 spot in the innings where their runs came. As Giblin delivers, swing and a miss, strike 3. Giblin fired up as St. Bonaventure takes it tied 2-2 into the bottom of the 7th. Stay with us. You're watching college baseball on ESPN+.
St. Bonaventure with a second life, only 11 to go on the shot clock. Got a quick sub, and Volker will sub out. MJ Johnson, the graduate from Chicago, Illinois, will check in. McDonough drives the baseline, kicks out, finds Drake. Drake pulls up, right elbow, and it falls through. Membership bounce from Lacey Drake.
It's almost like an automatic jumper from around the free throw line for Lacey Drake. We've seen that a few times this season.
Brown goes inside. It's up by Walton, no good. Rebounded, kicks out. Brown now a 3. You bet. And George Mason takes their first lead of the night. It's 8-7.
Second 3 for her to start this game.
Drake controls, bounces it into the hands on the near side wing to McDonough. McDonough guarded heavily by Kennedy Harris. Kicks out, Mac Pettinelli now with it, goes behind the back, looking, finds Parker with 8. Parker kicks, Pettinelli a 3. Buckets and the foul! Hacked in the act goes Mac Pettinelli, and she's got a chance at a 4-point play. 4:55 to go. St. Bonaventure takes a 10-8 lead. Stay with us. You're watching Atlantic 10 Women's Basketball on ESPN+. Back here in the Riley Center, we'll take a look at the George Mason head coach, Vanessa Blair-Lewis, one of the most respected program builders in women's basketball in her 27th season, and she has just completely changed this program. As Pettinelli at the free throw line cashes in on the 4-point play, and St. Bonaventure with an 11-8 lead with 4:55 to go. St. Bonaventure has switched to a little bit of a full court press. Now George Mason with numbers. Harris will pull a log 2. It's blocked by Mac Pettinelli. A little bit of momentum shift here for the brown and white. Now Drake working quickly up the floor, goes up with the left hand, can't get the go. And it was a battle on the board, but MJ Johnson able to pull it down. Kickball violation. It'll stay with George Mason.
Bonaventure being able to recover quickly on some of these fast break opportunities for the Patriots.
Mario Motang will check into the game. Freshman from Baltimore, Maryland, averaging about 7 points per game. George Mason trails by 3 here early on. Amoteng with it. Top of the key, working around traffic. Amoteng scans, goes baseline, looking for a reverse. Instead, will kick over to Volker. Volker, extra pass, finds it. It's Walton, kicks out. 3 ball on the way. It's way off the mark. And rebounded by Barbadet. McDonough picks up her dribble, has to get rid of it, and does. Finds Pettinelli. Pettinelli guarded by Harris. Kicks over, it's McDonough. McDonough looking, finds Drake. Drake looking to get downhill, instead kicks. Pettinelli, a 3, and it's off the mark. And whistle blown, out of bounds. I believe that was St. Bonaventure ball. It was Zahira Walton with it, and Barbadet just kind of blocked her in and forced her out of bounds.
Yeah, I think she was looking for a push-off.
Drake will inbound right of the basket. Long pass finds Pettinelli. Now Robinson controls top of the key. 15 to go on the shot clock. Robinson will hand it into the hands of Lacey Drake. Drake gets downhill, working, and gets stripped by Amoteng. Amoteng now working. George Mason with numbers, but end up losing it. Good stop there by the Bonaventure defense. Now it's controlled by Brown. Brown kicks out. 3 from Volker is good. And George Mason notches it at 11.
3 goals to his name already, 8 in the last 2 games. Shot ripped, score! Miles Tropia with his first goal of his career.
Great move by Tropia there. Went to his right, his left, pivoted back and spun around to his right, and able to deposit that one in the back of the net. A huge goal here after Robert Morris had tied it up 6-6. The Bonnies with 2 unanswered.
So 2 freshman Bonnies notching their first career goals on the day as they have an 8-6 lead over Robert Morris.
It's great to see with a young squad, with those younger guys being able to get on the score sheet here and gain a lot of momentum and a lot of confidence here.
And now shot clock, game clock even at the moment. 70 seconds remain. And this is a huge possession for St. Bonaventure. Would love to take a 3-goal lead into the break. Under a minute now left to play. It's Kaczynski. Finds Tuck. Now Tuck surveying, looking.
Shot clock and game clock are even, so expect St. Bonaventure just to wait this one out and try to get a shot with under 15 seconds on the game clock here.
Shanahan possesses, going to take his time. We've seen this move before back in the first quarter.
Yeah, it kind of seems with about 15 seconds is when they start to move into their offense and try to work a play towards the net.
Worked back in the second quarter when Kaczynski found his 3rd goal of the game. St. Bonaventure would love to build on this advantage. Now 16 seconds left to play. Shanahan still back behind the net. Like you said, Seth, going to move at 15. Shanahan working around the net, gets it back outside. Kaczynski with it, but they're going to double team him and has to get it back over to Shanahan. Now with 4, with 3, and shot goes wide, and that is how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. 8-6, St. Bonaventure loses the lead, but able to regain as we head for an exciting 4th quarter ahead. Stay with us. You're watching Men's Lacrosse on ESPN+. Well, St. Bonaventure an 8-6 lead. Fresh 15 minutes on the clock for an exciting 4th quarter ahead. Ryan Lombardi, Seth Johnson, and Seth, St. Bonaventure loses the lead on 3 unanswered goals, but able to fight back with 2 unanswered of their own.
Yeah, the Bonnies opened the 3rd quarter with a goal and then closed the 3rd quarter with 2 goals. So gained a little momentum as we head into the 4th.
And with a face-off win, they'll get things started with an offensive possession. Face-offs were even, and now St. Bonaventure with the advantage, 10 on 18 tries. It's controlled by Dillon. Gets it over behind the net, Shanahan. And now Miracle with it. In trouble, but able to find Shanahan. Over to Tuck. Tuck working downhill. And now works around the net. Finds Kaczynski. And back around. Lawrence shoots and goes high of the net. And out of play. But St. Bonaventure there to regain possession. Tuck will take it back out from behind the net. Finds Lawrence. Lawrence rips one over the head of Fetcher. So St. Bonaventure, 2 quick shots just a minute in, but nothing on net yet. Shot clock at 20. It's Kaczynski working his way around, finds Lawrence. Lawrence in traffic, in trouble, double teamed, has to get rid of it, and it's on the ground, loose, kind of near the crease. And Robert Morris able to come up with it. Getting rid of it is Mac Link. And now working up the field goes the Colonials. It'll be Tapper, the defenseman, working up the field, brings it up, and will get it into the hands of Prezioso to get this offense set up. St. Bonaventure trying to make it back-to-back wins, while Robert Morris also trying to do the same. Head coach Brendan Stoyer, first game here in St. Bonaventure. His homecoming. Looking to win the home opener. It's Eck. Eck rips it. Scores! And Robert Morris inches back within one. It's 8-7.